A story about a king who did a lot of brutal, horrible things to come to power. And once he came to power, he could no longer rule fairly or justly because he would look weak in the eyes of his enemies. So he continued to do unfair and unjust things. And all around his throne, he had gold, he had beautiful women, he had fruits, he had everything a man could desire. And his servant of 30, 40 years said, "I've seen you in that throne for all of this time. And all I can imagine is the feeling of just sitting on that throne and people adoring you." And Damocles said, "It doesn't feel the way you would imagine it, but tomorrow I'm going to let you sit in the chair." The servant was awake all night imagining the day he's finally going to sit in the throne and be able to grab fruit, grab titties at random in this golden chair. He couldn't possibly imagine how amazing it's going to feel. But Damocles wanted to replicate the feeling of power, because what happens when you're powerful is that people want what you have. So Damocles hung a sword by a single horse's hair above the throne. And when the servant sat down, for the first few seconds he was ecstatic, he was happy until he looked up and he saw the sword. And he started to panic and feel uneasy, because he realized that although you have all of the worldly goods around you, still, the things you have done to get there, it haunts you from the past and is hanging over your head, and at any moment you can die. And the slave didn't want to be in the chair anymore.